we rush into the crazy schedules that fall brings, the one thing you don't want to speed through is preparing your fall garments for fall. Jessica Biedler with St. Croix Cleaners gets us moving this Monday with some industry secrets on how to keep your clothes in tip-top shape. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. So, yep, time to whip out all of those sweaters, so let's get them ready.
Okay. Here we've got one, and what happens with a lot of sweaters is you get those little balls, those pills is what you call them,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
So how can you get rid of those?
Always lay your garment completely flat and just take any old razor that you happen to have laying around the house. Just okay. Everyone has one.
Yeah.
Garment completely flat and super, super gently just pull over them, and they come right off as gently as possible, though.
Okay, that's nice, because instead of picking them off one at a time, that can be so time-consuming.
Oh, no, this is much more productive. Just gently slide your razor over the pills.
Okay, that's great. I love that, because every sweater, that happens to everyone. This one, you've got a demonstration for if you have deodorant spots.
Definitely. Everybody's had it. You're pulling out your favorite sweater, and it still has that mark from last time you wore it. Any nylon sock that you have laying around the house, just put it on there and gently, and never rub hard because that's going to damage the material and it won't last as long. But let's just quickly and firmly over the top.
The nylon, that's interesting. Is it just that material that is able to get the deodorant out of there?
Yep, it soaks it right in.
Okay, so that's good to know. So
get one more wear out of it.
Okay, so I know that, you know, when you're pulling out your fall wardrobe, you might be pulling your sweaters out from the bins, wherever you keep them, and wondering, I'm not going to wear all this. I know that for me, I have sweaters in my closet that I haven't worn in years. How do you know how to sort through all that?
Well, as we pull out the bulkier clothes, there's all of a sudden less room in our closet. So let's go through it. Let's get it out of there if you don't feel it and look great in it. So decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to donate somebody else could wear, and then get rid of anything that doesn't belong anymore. Just toss it, throw it away.
And that's something you have to do multiple times a year, really. And quickly, I know before we go, you brought in a lemon. This is kind of interesting for scents.
Yes, definitely. So this is the season that moths really like to sit in your sweaters and things like that. So the odor of a lemon rind, just a fresh odor of the lemon rind, repels any pests, and it makes your clothes and your...
I love that. How handy is that? And one more thing, because this is what I hate that happens with my sweaters, is that you get these little wings on your shoulders if you keep them on the hangers.
Definitely fold all of your sweaters. I'm going to avoid that wing and anything else like that. So fold it, or any other heavy garments you have.
Okay.
Because the weight will pull it down and create those wings. You don't want to look like you're flying away.
So just give up on the hangers and fold them. I like that. Okay, thank you so much, Jessica, for coming in with us and sharing all these wonderful tips. I know I feel more ready for fall. Do you guys?
Absolutely. I love the lemon tip. That's really good.
And
really
it looks nice, too.
It smells good.
Yeah, great stuff.
I love that. The razor for the pills.
Right?
I hate, that's one of my biggest pet peeves on sweaters. So glad to see that is one of your options.
That's right. That's right. We have a lot more still.